We're back with another bourbon hunting adventure, and today we got a unique one for you. We're only going to see stores today that we've either never been to or just opened up. And we're starting here in Tosa Heights,
Tosa Heights.
Tosa Heights.
There we are.
At Sunrise Liquor and Gift. Never heard of this store, but it popped on the radar this week. Oh, and don't forget, if we don't find something to buy today, we're gonna buy a bottle for a stranger, a subscriber, a bourbon bro. We'll figure that part out, but we're buying some whiskey today.
Let's get after it.
Cool little facade, you're gonna like it. Whoa, nice. Hey, how's it going?
Good.
This place is huge. Look at this.
This is huge.
It's gotta be one of the more larger footprints I've seen in a liquor store, huh?
It's gorgeous.
I see a lot of plastic, I see a lot of glass. That makes me feel good about what we might find here. May I take you to
Oh, there's the sign.
I like this. I like this. You kind of got to look down a little bit, but
Yeah. I like these kind of wood shelves though, huh?
dude, and they're rocking out here too.
They are rocking out.
Hey, you know, one that I wouldn't mind finding today if we just find it is the 8-year. You know, this is hitting the shelves right now. It's here to stay, but like it's cool to be on the front end. So we've seen some cool reviews of that online right now. Maybe we'll find one of those today. There's some old Crow and some old Fitz down there. Little Jim Beam single barrel. Now we had a store pick of this, which I don't think we've ever seen again, a store pick of the Jim Beam single barrel, traditional beam batch single barrel.
They're very well organized here, if anything, right?
Yeah.
What are we seeing?
Steeple Ridge. Know anything about it? 92 proof. Lonely Oak Distillery, Iowa.
There we are. An Iowa brand. Oh, makes sense. Isn't Cedar Ridge is also
Cedar Ridge
Iowa.
is an Iowa brand. That Cat's Eye is another one out there. Shouts out Iowa.
So a lot of standard stuff, right?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Like you got Penelope lineup down here. Got some toasted, weeded. Old Granddad bonded for 24. Wait, and then got the regular Old Granddad bonded for 19.
Oh. I spy with my bourbon eye. I spy some whiskey here.
Oh, here we go. We got the case.
Got the whole Bardstown lineup here.
Collaborative series.
My cash is in the car.
These Four Roses small batch selects, they are hitters, man. We just finished one off with my father-in-law, and quite delicious. Anything you want to point out?
Yeah, I see a Henry pick down here. I think it's a Henry pick. I can't quite see through the glass there. Maybe you can zoom in on that, but it looks like a pick.
No, it says Belfontaine
Oh, okay.
Reserve.
Okay.
5-year.
One of their limiteds.
Maybe, yeah.
Very cool. Very old St. Nick. All three of them on the shelves sitting there.
Very old St. Nick. Beautiful. You got all the belted bourbon here.
Turns out, nothing we needed to buy there. So, cool place, huge place. Very unassuming from the outside. You walk in, it's actually just massive. Selection was okay, not bad, but just nothing that really stood out for us on our first stop of the day. Thankfully, there's more.
We are in Brookfield. It is just goddamn beautiful day out today. Yeah, so we're at Capital Liquor, beer and wine. Obviously, these are all new places, so I got to look at the sign to read them.
And a brand new store. They just opened up. Or,
they just opened
new
up.
Ownership, at least, something of that nature.
Beautiful. So hopefully they let us film it here today, and hopefully they got something that we want to buy. Otherwise, some stranger's gonna get it.
All right, man. Definitely a brand new store.
Yeah.
How clean is this place, huh?
Yeah,
Love
beautiful, beautiful. And as you kind of peer over here and you see these bourbon shelves coming in, we'll get to the good stuff right up front here.
Okay.
But
I'm tempted, but
you get to the bourbon aisle, and you can see this bourbon aisle is actually decently big, but you see some empty slots. So when we're talking to the owner, he was saying how he wants this store to be known for bourbon. So he owns 2 other stores, and he wants this one specifically known for bourbon. So all these are going to get filled, and they're going to really kind of get plenished up. But they just opened last week, so very, very new.
So super new. And thank you to our subscriber who recommended we stop in here, because if you guys didn't think we take your recommendations seriously, we certainly do.
Yeah, so we got to start over here. We got some of the Wisconsin lineup. You got your regular bourbon, the small batch, to your bourbon Naraha, port barrel finish, rye whiskey.
Naraha.
The reason I'm pointing those out is because we really love Dreyfus Glen. Anyways, we move down here. This is kind of a cool little bottle of Ben Holiday.
Dude, I feel like I want this little keychain holiday here.
Yeah, is that our bottle purchase today?
Well, listen, it's soft red wheat too. I mean, it's awesome.
And if there's anybody out there that, because I know some people think that this
just
Ben Holiday is a little too hyped and for what it tastes like, but I think
who said that?
I've heard some people say it recently. I don't know. It kind of on our Discord even, and so if you haven't tried it, that's a good way to try it.
Yeah, what a cool thing, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Good for them.
Moving up here, we got our Bardstown. I believe Brandon just picked up. This is their weeded, right?
I did, yeah. We haven't even cracked it yet.
Yep, we haven't cracked it yet.
Got a nice little weeded tasting coming up here soon. So
do we?
We do.
Beautiful. Down here we got the classic double oak. Moving up here, you got your Larceny barrel proof. And then you got a whole
green.
What
is going on with this Green River here?
Yeah, that is, what is that?
Green River weeded.
Cast
single
strength.
barrel. Dude.
Interesting. I haven't seen that before. Have you seen that?
Brother.
I haven't seen this Green River either. I don't know. Is this something that we have been seeing?
I think that's their new mainstay.
Their new mainstay.
Yeah, that's their small batch. That's their entry level.
I was going to say.
Yeah, they had talked to pretty much all 24 about releasing that, so that should start hitting shelves pretty regularly.
Yeah. You got your classic full proof up here too for $55.
Dude, I can't get my eyes off that. Wisconsin weeded #1.
We might have to pick this up.
Dude,
it's one of these.
I have never seen that before.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah. And if anybody's had that before or knows about it, let us know. They said that they got 1920 and 1910 coming in for Old Forester for those people that like to have that on their shelf all the time.
Naturally.
We got some High West up here. Chattanooga. You got some Chattanooga up there. Let's see. We keep moving on down.
Chattanooga here. Oh, look. This is a General Beverage here.
Oh, really? Nice.
Shout out to our friends at General Beverage.
Yes. George, right?
George.
That's right. And then we got Penelope down here. Got a lineup of that. You got one of your best values in whiskey right now. It's bourbon whiskey weeded. Delicious pour. If you haven't tried it, you should get it. Oh, and you got the bourbon 8-year of the New Rift here. So I know that's kind of been around now for a little while. But it's a good pour. It's nice and silky, velvety. Love it. Oh, move on down here. We got
the full lineup.
The full lineup. So I hear people are starting to see the OESO a little bit more, but man, these guys are stocked on these, so you should get in here and get these right away because I don't think those are going to last long. A lot of people have been looking for that full lineup, and they've been really hard to find. So this would be a good place to stop for that.
I think at some point when we're ready, we got to look into something of the Jefferson's goofy, marketing Jefferson.
They have very interesting marketing. Sometimes it's very not transparent, and then, but they do have a lot of weird finishes. So, moving on down here, you got your classic Four Roses. You got some Michter's lineup. Let's see. I wouldn't be surprised. I was gonna say I wouldn't be surprised if I saw the 8-year 101 here, which would have been pretty cool. You got your full proof 1792 down here. Gorgeous. Moving on down here, do we got anything special? I know a lot of people have been saying this Evan Williams single barrel. I know the one that we purchased, which wasn't this year's, last year's. I didn't really care for it too much, but this one I hear people are really, really liking. So,
well, there's just such old whiskey in there. It's just,
Yep. And then you got your classic Russells down here. A lot of those are mainstays on people's shelves. So, good pickups. I say we work to the front and get to see what's behind the counter. You got this. You got this Bow Rye up here.
Oh, bow rye.
which I heard some people have really liked in the past. But it's right next to the 2XO sneakerhead. And we did get that. It's a great blend. And it comes in at a pretty solid price. So Pipe Dream, we've had the Pipe Dream. Pipe Dream's delicious.
This is a little different kind of
it's black
design on here.
Yeah,
the Pipe Dream.
And they added some things on the back, so I'm not sure if they're
Little
just changing
texture.
the label just to pop a little more, or they're changing the juice as well.
I don't know. Collectible item, maybe.
Yeah. Working our way down here, we got a lineup of Widow Jane next to some Hard Truth. And I know Hard Truth last year was really kind of going hard in the market.
Give me the truth about it, Zach.
Let's see.
Were you in love with it like everybody else was?
So I know a lot of people talked about this Farmer's Reserve over here on the left. This one tasted like apple pie to us. They all say sweet mash. They must just strictly do that, huh? They like to advertise that right on the front.
Guacamole.
This is something that we've really been interested in because OH Ingram River Aged, we've had the small batch and the single barrel. We prefer the small batch actually over the single barrel, surprisingly. That's one of those. But the flagship sounds very, very interesting to us. The Birnheim original barrel proof, the barrel proof version, delicious, silky.
Yeah. And that's the 225.
It's a great weeded whiskey.
I believe the second release of the year there.
Mm-hmm. And we got some tequila lovers in our. I created a whole nother channel, and all they talk about in that channel is tequila.
Mike, shout out Mike.
Shout out Mike. Shout out the guy from Virginia.
I think the store's off to a great start here.
I think so as well. Yeah, they got some really good selection here, and obviously, a lot of these empty spaces are going to be filled. I'm sure relatively soon. So.
Well, and it sounds like, speaking to the owner, that they want your feedback. So stop in here, guys, and tell them what you think would sell. What are you guys interested in? What would you like to buy?
Yeah.
Sounds like that's something that they want to hear from you.
Also, another thing to mention is allocation, because I know a lot of people that are really into this, they're trying to find the allocated bottles. They want to give everyone a fair shake on it, so typically they're not going to be doing raffles. They just put it out and they put a good price on it. When you're looking for some allocation, you could always stop in here, and they might or might not have it. Here's some empty spots on the shelf, but that's because people already purchased these. But they do have the Sweet Wheat 1792 and the 12-year that was here. So as we were saying, allocation's just right out on the shelf.
You like yours?
All right, so we found another new liquor store. I think they opened up somewhere in the neighborhood of 6 months ago, and have started to make a name in the bourbon community here locally in Milwaukee. That is Nexus Liquor, Beer, Wine, and Smoke Shop. All the above. Let's go see what we can find today. Hopefully something good. Definitely something good. I can feel it. This feels like a good spot. Plus it's in my neck of the woods, you know what I mean? Hey, and we're back. Okay, so we got some Ben Holiday here up front. Soft red wheat, bottle and bond. You got your typical of the two there. Keep on moving down, getting into a little bit of the Knob Creek. Nothing unusual here. You know, you're not gonna find anything that is gonna blow your socks off in this aisle. It's got all the necessities, all the mainstays that you'd look for in a proper whiskey outfit. But when you look over my shoulder here, there are some interesting things up there. So let's kind of move our way towards those here.
Is that a store pick, a single barrel Jack Daniels?
It looks like a Jack Daniel's store pick there with kind of an interesting little emblem on it. But you start looking and you got some Old Forester here. You know, your typical Old Forester lineup. Pinhook Limited. I've yet to see that version here. The 9-year, they call it the Vertical Series.
Ooh. Is that the gold one up there?
The silver one.
Oh, the silver one.
Yeah, the silver one. I've never seen that. Obviously, you've got Buffalo Trace sitting out, Henry McKenna. There's some Blantons, Boo Rye sitting out, as well as some E.H. Taylor small batch. So for those of you looking for those two, it's out. You got to pay for it, but it is out and available. No raffle. You just come in and pick it up.
Oh, look up above there too. You got
what do we got up there?
Some Private Select Maker's Mark up there with the staves, and you got Maker's Mark 46 up there as well.
There you go. Okay, so definitely a smaller selection, but a curated selection. And the cool thing is, again, if you're one of those guys just like, hey, I've got to have it, it's a good place to check. I know they also post a lot on their Facebook page when they do get some of the more rare items, and they do also approach this with a first come, first serve mindset. So kind of a cool spot. About 6 months, right? Yeah, since it's been a liquor store. So I know that he takes a lot of feedback from his customers. So another place that if you want to get in early and kind of develop that relationship that we talk about, might be a good time to stop in Nexus. All right, so we didn't pick anything up there, nothing we needed. Their mainstays on the shelves weren't terribly robust, so there was nothing unique that we needed there. It is cool that they put their allocation out. Like I said, you got to pay for it, but I think that's fair, right? If you want it, you're going to have to pay for it one way or another. Either you buy some bottles and get in a raffle, or you just buy it up front. So nothing for us today. We'll keep moving on. We got one more stop.
Hales Corner Liquors and beer. They sell beer here too.
Also do beer.
And the sign says it is open. It's lit up. It's beautiful. It's actually in a really nice place. So I'm kind of hoping we might find something real nice in there. I don't know.
I've driven by it a million times, but saved it for a video, so.
Welcome to Hales Corner Beer. Beautiful store.
Yeah, I love the decor, man.
Yeah.
Feels like a proper liquor store here.
Proper liquor store. I like the little cooler cans.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Those are neat. All right. Oh, all right. Here we go. We got a little kind of nice looking case here. Got some Bardstown in there, which is that blue color that we didn't see before, and now I'm seeing it kind of more often. Got your Angel's Envy in there. Have you ever tried this? I've seen this brand quite often.
I don't know anything about it.
All right, well, we hear it's down the middle and to the left. And that's where the bourbon's at.
That's where they keep it.
And
there it is.
Just, wow, it just kind of starts right here.
Yep, you got about 8 square feet here.
Let's see.
This Cooperstown here, it's kind of interesting.
Oh yeah, Cooperstown Select. Cooperstown Distillery Small Batch Straight Single Malt Whiskey. American Single Malt, okay, very good.
Got double gold at San Francisco, it looked like.
And it is distilled, aged, and bottled by Cooperstown Distillery. Very neat. They got 2 of these as well. They got a 103 proof and a 90 proof. Oh, this is a French oak finished one. This is a sherry cask finished one. And this one's also a single malt, American single malt, and this is a blended.
Oh, there you go.
Very interesting. Oh, I got another one here too. Okay, cool. I've never seen those before. Very interesting. You got some Cedar Ridge here. I have not seen this Cedar Ridge before.
It's the quintessential.
Yeah, that's a fun word. Signature blend, 92 proof.
It's their American single malt there.
Yeah, interesting. I know some people are really into those American single malt. I haven't seen these bird dogs either. Those are kind of cool. I like how they put the dogs on there.
Yeah.
All right, moving our way down. Got Jim Beam, got Bullet. You got your classics, Woodford Reserve up here. You got the Traveler, one of Brandon's favorites.
It's been traveled.
Very short, but actually
That's kind of
nice.
I don't know if I've ever seen this before.
What?
Have you seen this? This bottle? This style?
I've not seen that style. What's up with this anyways?
It's like their batch dry. Maybe it's...
Yeah, with this like green little label on it.
Yeah, it's a batch dry, I'm guessing.
Interesting. Very cool. Old Fitzgerald down there if anybody's looking for it.
Hey, look at it. Just put it in a decanter and sell it for 10 times as much.
That's right.
Well, cool store. Glad to know about it.
Cool store, vibey. It feels old school. Feels
Classic.
classic. Very classic. Hey, not bad. Not a bad place. Cool inside, cool environment. Wish they had a little more selection, but there's a couple of unique bottles in there we haven't seen before.
Yeah.
But probably nothing too special.
Yeah.